Solo hikers in Summit and Grand give a course on what not to do when you are lost. Phil Lindeman with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. First, I-70 weekend ski traffic has hit the midwinter stride. Just over 120,000 vehicles passed through both sides of the Eisenhower Tunnel Friday through Sunday, down 5.5% compared to MLK weekend, down 22% compared to the same weekend last year. Daily average this weekend was 40,000 cars, right in line with daily traffic for non-holiday weeks. Gas prices on the I-70 mountain corridor have been climbing slowly for 3 weeks now. Today, an average of 15 to 30 cents more than the rest of the state. Average price for a gallon in Summit is $2.45. In Vail, $2.59. In Glenwood, $2.47. State average is $2.30. And that's nearly 70 cents cheaper than the Exxon and Conoco stations at Exit 205 in Silverthorne, the priciest gas in Summit. 3 hikers came dangerously close to disaster in Summit and Grand counties this weekend. Charles Pittman with Summit Rescue Group.
2-hour hikes they can turn into something pretty tragic or pretty scary if things start turning sour on you, whether it's an injury or weather or you just get off the trails.
First call in Summit came from a hiker lost on Quandary Peak. Luckily, with great cell reception, where a rescuer could literally talk him off cliffs.
If he had have tried walking towards Blue Lakes Road, it could have ended very, very badly for him. And so the key was to turn him around and not have him go that direction.
Second call was north of Silverthorne near Willowbrook Trail, where the hiker was lost until after dark with poor cell service.
His emotional state was probably a little fragile because of the condition he was in. By now, he's very, very cold. He's probably wet and has no idea where he is.
On Berthoud Pass, a woman got lost, called search and rescue, and then walked away, descending an avalanche chute that has killed skiers in the past.
The worst thing that can happen from a search and rescue perspective is you get to those GPS coordinates and nobody is there.
All 3 individuals got home safe after making mistakes, but 2 were severely underdressed, wearing only tights and light jackets.
The gentleman yesterday between Buffalo and Red, one of the things he commented to me, he says, I was prepared that I might have to spend the night. And he said, I didn't know if I was going to survive.
A word to the wise, download a GPS smartphone app now and learn how to use it. And before you leave home, switch your phone to airplane mode. Krystal 93 correspondent Matt Renoux of 9 News was in Salt Lake City recently, meeting with Team USA summer and winter athletes, preparing for back-to-back Olympics.
Assuming Tokyo can hold a safe games, and by all accounts, they're still going to have the Olympics this summer. We'll have the summer games in July, and then 6 months later, it's the winter games in China in February of 2022, and this is how they used to do it back in the day.
There has been rumor the Tokyo Games might be postponed another year, but athletes are hoping for the best.
They see this as a great opportunity to build excitement and buzz for arguably the biggest sporting event on the planet, and they see it as a chance for the world to get together in these 2 events and start coming out of this pandemic.
X Games Aspen this weekend could be a preview of what's in store for the Olympics, a broadcast-only event with no fans on site. In sports, the Nuggets play the Mavericks tonight at 6:30. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Saturday was race 3 of the Fat Bike Town Series at Gold Run Nordic Center, where Breck Pro Taylor Sheldon remained undefeated this season. Molly Murrow of Colorado Springs won the women's race. 4th and final race in the series is this coming Saturday, January 30th. Register through mavsports.com. Phil Lindeman with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.